Hey guys, it's Robbie of the McFly Variety, and I have to start with a shout out to all mod makers everywhere. I am so highly impressed by the community and how fast they were able to update all of their mods. And I've kind of gone through all mine, and I feel really confident about what I'm actually subscribed to now too. So this is really a great time to, one, get a DLC that I've been looking so forward to, two, see what can really happen in this community, and three, clean out my stuff. Like seriously, a lot of things in my life need to get cleaned, dude. So we're gonna pick up right where we left off, but not really. We're just kind of starting out here right now. Like I said, we got a bunch of mods changed up. I went ahead and got rid of there's that one mod that was about choosing your all the transit stuff, right? Like how it used to give me all these options for like exactly what building my goodness, exactly what car and how many do I want to put on there. I just swapped over to the regular vanilla way of doing it, and I'm actually preferring it. Vanilla has built in the spreading of the cars around, and that's really the big reason why I ended up getting that mod alongside, like, you know, the whole vehicle selection thing. But that's also not upgrading. But I think we all know what's about to happen. It's time to put some pedestrian areas in, and I think we're gonna start over in this area instead of in the downtown. I definitely want to turn this space into a pedestrianized area. I just haven't really decided where I want to put the buildings just yet, and that's going to be really important for setting this up. We might use this space right here. Kind of makes sense. Like I said, I'm not positive just yet. And plus, I got to think about this mall. I don't have one-way roads to do this, but then again, there's that one. So maybe that would... yeah, like I said, I gotta kind of figure that thing out. But we're gonna start with this neighborhood right here. Alright, so that's more than what I originally said I was gonna do, but this space right in here is just so perfect for it. So we'll start by demolishing some... What's this building? Yes, we can get rid of the post station. We're gonna put our thing here. I do have Demand Master back. That's the one mod that I was told to delete that I decided to keep. I just really needed it. Okay, so we have to start with a small pedestrian area service point. To be fair, I haven't played with this without money cheats yet, so I'm kind of happy that I get this opportunity. I hope this building fits. I mean, there's nothing all we can do is just hope. So, and with that, we now change our roads. Yeah, that's, why am I nervous? Alright, we're gonna come here. That is a regular road, so we'll just start in, like, oh, there we go, like this. You know what? What am I doing? I'm just going for the first road. What do we think is going to look... I think bluestone is going to look good here. So, it's nice and dark. What's the cobble look like? Cobble versus bluestone. I think bluestone makes more sense. Are these the ones? No, that's the... And... yeah, I think bluestone looks better. Alright, I'm pretty sure I got all of the roads down. Now wow. They're super happy with this. So, we got Strawberry Boulevard. How about... It's in Jonna Junction. Isla's Eye. Oop. For the future. Right. Isla's Eye for the future. Small garage service. Garbage. What the heck? Garbage service point. Residential zone landmark. If a pedestrian area with a residential area focus has 2,000 residents living in residential buildings on pedestrian streets. That's a lot of words that didn't seem to make a full sentence. So we go in here. Okay, here they are. Residential landmark thingy. There's that there, so we shouldn't put that there. What is this building's purpose? What does it do? This modern landmark building stands out in any residential zone. Yes, it definitely does stand out. That definitely stands out too. Why would you build that there? So what if this went in that space? Because it looks good next to the school like that. Okay. There we go. Cool. So, first things first, and how is this working? It looks like it's keeping up with all of its information, or all of its needs really well. I think I will put street music on, and deliver everything. Because there's very few commercial anyway. And our entertainment. The entertainment value of a pedestrian path. More entertainment means higher land value. So, it's saying that I should put in, like, landmarks, right? It fits too nicely. Right? Our cargo capacity is 5 of 5. That's interesting. I thought it would have been garbage that went crazy first. Oh, there's something I did do in between episodes. I upgraded all of these roads down the middle to the 3-lane with the dedicated tram lane. It just made sense, especially with me about to turn everything into a pedestrian area. It just made sense. I think we're going to extend this. I think that's happening. And then we watch the sea of upgrades happen all over again. Why is that? Hey! Oh, and we hit 65,000 people, all because of the interest in good old pedestrian places. Look at that. We have planes. We're not going to do anything with planes yet, but we have the 65,000. The next thing up is going to be the Megalopolopolis, which unlocks every single tile. We probably won't do that though. And monuments. And I'm definitely going to have to take some time to get rid of some lane markings and then apparently reset the arrows because they're just not right anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back after doing some of that. So something I've learned in doing all of this is that you have to be really careful about where you put that pedestrian coverage from, because I don't know how, but it touched these guys and they all leveled up a little bit, but then they immediately lost their land value. I don't even know how they lost land value. They're on the water, but their land value went down, and a bunch of these houses just ended up being abandoned, and even one of them over here that accidentally got touched was abandoned. So I gotta be careful about where I put those district markings. So this has gone so well though that I think I'm ready to go ahead and do it to the downtown area too. Although I really wanted this. Okay, 12 a week. We can get up to 5. What is our area like right now? We're holding 4 out of 5. Let's go ahead and put in the small cargo. Put that right there. Hopefully this should help us. Yeah. This should help us get that level up. We'll be right back. And as soon as I hit the end record, we leveled up our school. Our deleting those 2 universities definitely helped our campus out and our student levels. So we are now a recognized school, which gives us the cafeteria, the fountain, the gymnasium, and the outdoor study. So I think I'm gonna go do another. Well, I don't have to pause. I'm gonna go set up for a fourth. Actually, we're gonna set up for just another one. See what else we can get going in order to get that done, because we already had the 4 we need done. It's the campus attractiveness that I need to worry about. So while we're waiting on the unlock over there, let's throw down a few buildings here. So where do we want to put a gym? Maybe a gym would make sense somewhere like over here. Would that make sense? It can't be placed there because it has to be inside the campus area. So what if we said the gymnasium goes close to this and goes right there? Oh boy. I might have to fill that in a little bit. In fact, actually I just learned something new. I think a shift. Shift will not mess with another item's thing when clicking around. There we go. Oh. Yeah. Okay. I like that. And we got the cafeteria, right? So where are we gonna put a cafeteria? It should probably be over with the dorms. And it could go. Oh, it could go on the bike path? That's. I'm afraid of trees on it. So let's say we put it there. I don't know how they're driving over here, but we're gonna put the cafeteria there. Alright, how far away from that attractiveness are we? Literally 15 points. Okay. And what is this? The trade school fountain. Maybe that could go like not in campus area. I'm sorry? Oh. That actually does make sense. So let's say, and we'll bring in our fancy fountain for in front of the main building. Right there. I like it. Maybe we can do some kind of like walk-off path thing when we get into a bit more detailing. I want to get all these buildings down before I really get into detailing. Now, what else? Nope, none of those things. And an outdoor study. It'll go on here? Well, yeah, we're going to take advantage of that. And in fact, wow. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to take advantage of that. And we got a flower plaza. Have pedestrian area with a land value bonus of $300 a sell. So we have a new land plaza. Where is it at? Where did those all go? If we can ideally get rid of just one home to do this. And in fact, that looks like the home to do it. Yeah, that's cute. So, our campus, we just did that. Campus has its everything it needs in order to level up next, which that's probably going to level up really quickly. So let's get into here. What can we build in our lovely area? Ice cream stand. We have one big space. Technically, this can go in any space, though. So it should go somewhere commercial, right? So what if I did like that? Right. And we could even take that out and that out. And maybe just put... Come on. Goodbye. Oh, and a second goodbye. Alright, I think I've decided on this spot. It makes sense to me. Okay. And then there. Kind of makes sense to me. And while yes, it is right across from this major park, it's gonna be a necessary thing for this area, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and start just updating some roads. Now, don't think we have any roads in here that need 4. I don't think I have any ones that I really want to make 4. Now, but I am wondering, do I want to design one in one way and design the others in another way? Like, maybe I can come over here. We can grab the one with the trees down the middle in order to do this road. And they are about to be so unhappy. Alright, and go. Oh. None of these can be on this road. Interesting. Didn't think about that. Well, they can't be, but they can still work. How much money does this one make us? Nothing. It doesn't make us anything. So let's go ahead. Get rid of our... There we go. And add in... Yes, yes. Applegate Boulevard. Still only using 5. So, it's mostly residential? That's mildly surprising, but not really. So, we now have this... Oh, please upgrade. I'm not a big fan of this building. High cargo traffic. Hey, does that mean you've unlocked your thing? Unlocking? Oh, you can't because you need the second building. I'm being a silly goose. Getting used to new small curve. Okay. You gonna send them out immediately? 5 out of 5. 1 out of 3. Surprising. But yeah. Oh. Did... Again? Large pedestrian area service point. Okay. Immediately. We need 15 weekly in order to... Okay, so how many goes into the one? This one can hold 15 trucks a week there. And, okay, so if I got rid of both of these like I wanted to do, we'll put it... You want to butt up against that side, right? So we'll put this in. Get rid of you. Go away. You can also go. And are you going to use all your trucks immediately? Ew. I think I'm going to go through and delete these real quick. I like them, but they're kind of messing with the vibe around here. So let's be right back. We're back in, and the buildings are, well, they're rebuilding. Some of these are clearly new. I've never seen this one. Either that, or I've apparently never gotten a city to such a high level that it could build these. But interesting issue we have here. This house does not exist in a pedestrian, this office does not exist in a pedestrian area because of the zone that's required by this park. It's making me wonder, you know what, yeah, we're just going to delete that, right? Turn off snapping, and I believe turn on everything, but there we go. That's what it was. I'm turning on everything but the Why are you guys all unhappy? Path or road required, access required. They require at least one main gate. So, where could we put that main gate that won't affect everyone else? So, okay, yeah, then that tells us something else. We're gonna delete this little bit of road, put that back, right? In here, put this back, all back to normal. There's its main road, and we're gonna delete this building and put nothing in its place. Ideally, we could find something to put in there, right? So, first thought is this parking lot. Yeah, that should be able to go on there just fine. Technically, you have to go into the space in order to get there, but I don't really mind that too much. It doesn't need to be that realistic. But secondly, our building here is having some issues with cargo. So, I really want this large one here, but where's the, wait, large cargo service point. Oh, small cargo service point. So that's how big that building is. Pause. I like it. I do really like it. Just needs to get placed a little bit differently. So we have how many blocks here? Oh my goodness. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Delete that, these, that. It's all gonna have to go eventually anyway. And go ahead and rebuild this here, which they come in right there anyway. And we can grab our large depot and do that. Now, what do I do to handle? Oh, well, we can also do our node. There we go. Alright, so I guess just to kind of fill in the space, let's go ahead and put some offices back. Put those offices there. And better get back to it. Now how many? This comes with 30 trucks. Yeesh. What's this last one need to be unlocked? The 9 weekly garbage trucks in a pedestrian area? We should be able to hit that eventually, right? Okay, yeah. So that's kind of actually a perfect place to put it because and already. Oh wait, no, we didn't level up. We did not level up. What? Why didn't we level up? Dean State College. Academic works. Oh, okay. IT and engineering, give it. Look at this walkability, right? If we grab our traffic routes and hit this, people are really walking through this space. And then if we take that one even further and look at our money, our land value, excuse me, it's just a dollar sign. Big old patches of bright green. Really, really expensive areas. This is so cool. A lot of liveliness. And that's right. We should go ahead and also, okay, right here. Policies. I want to put street music back on. And we're going to deliver everything, of course. Yeah, we'll deliver everything. Sugar Band, what was this one again? It increases the average lifespan, but also increases the no. And I don't want this because we have such main roads coming through. So those being main routes, they get to stay at their normal speed. Now, has this done anything to raise up Our public transit, 2,561. Our Alpha line is still doing extremely well. Everything's being covered, and the trains are pretty full. Should probably go somewhere like in the entrances, right? Since this is kind of the entrance, maybe we could move this police station. Right? And we could... Okay, let's say we just deleted it. What police station? There wasn't a police station there. Did that just put criminals out on the road, though? So... Nice giant plaza. We could... No, I don't want to put monorail down here. I could put monorail at some point. If I really, really, really wanted to. So we could... Yeah. Imagine you're in like the central space. You just got in town. You come here, and as you're making your way down the road, you come up to this. Okay, I wish I could... There we go. You come up to something like this, where only people are walking down the road, and there's this giant space. Oh boy. There was a few things that popped up, and I realized I should probably put that police station back. But we have this cool building here called the Intelligence Agency. What is this? Historical Police Station? I'm assuming this one came with the newest content creator pack. That's cute. That would work really nicely for little spaces. But this big old hunker would really suit... Oh. I like that spot, actually. That spot looks really cool. Or, no. Where else could we go? Do we put the intelligence agency right here? Maybe that wouldn't be very intelligent. Alright. This seems like the best spot for it. Ooh, and everybody's really happy with... Oh! How big is that thing's reach? It's not that big. Interesting. Well, let's go ahead and do some decorating then. This little corner is definitely coming together very nicely. I like how the buildings, like, they do take a bit of a jump, but they're to a big building that's a little bit lower before it makes its way out into, like, really low, you know, and all the school stuff and the low density. I think this is a good transition. But just a couple of trees, nothing too crazy, and that looks really good. And I think that's going to bring us to an end of the episode, guys. It's been really fun doing this one. The last thing we're going to go over is a lot of lane markings that I have put in over the past few days. Oh, actually, we can go over a couple different things I did decorating-wise. But well, the paths aren't this way. We're going to go here. We're going to start here. We expanded this road out a little bit. Path, really, out a little bit. And it created this really cool edge court space that I thought we could use some nice decorations and this lovely area clock. We changed out some trees and just did a whole lot of detailing. But something else I was thinking about as I was looking at everything while I was detailing is that these are really, really big blocks. And it was just buildings with some trees in the center, and it just didn't really... They needed something to break it up and make it just a little bit prettier. And apparently I've missed a row of trees here, but this path here is my goodness, these buildings is highly used, as you can tell. And I decorated up each side of them. We added in a few extra smaller plazas, and we just got it going through the... Well, why are these here? These shouldn't be here. We got some little blank spots right here that I'm going to continue to fix up over time, but we got these paths all over the place. that really do help connect up a lot of areas. I thought this building was kind of interesting, like just set so far back. Like, why would you build it like that? But you know what? It's over here in this little space, and it's happy, so let it be. So I paused earlier, and I showed that this node killed the city, right? And previously, the node was sitting like here or so, and it blocked off this entrance from being used correctly, so it actually really upset garbage. And the garbage in the area went absolutely ballistic. I was getting 0 garbage trucks in use at any time, at all locations except for this specific garbage center. And I don't know why. See, this only got 2, but it's all it really needs. These are really close, so probably should delete one of them. It killed a lot. Like, this area was covered in garbage need. This area was covered in garbage need. It was starting to spread back here. Over here was really unhappy. That one node almost killed the entire city. And this, like, as soon as I moved it, I was like, huh, look at that number rise. So that was a fun one to figure out over a few days. And like I mentioned, I did a lot of lane marking tool stuff up and down both sets of tram couplets. I'm laughing at the fact that it's just completely stopped. I expected it to keep moving forward. I think these are called a couplet when you have 2 roads going in opposite directions to form an avenue. And yeah, I got both sets of couplets taken care of. They all have their lane markings drawn out. They're detailed. It really adds an extra level of just intrigue and completion, which made me really happy to see. In the next episode, we're going to turn this into a resource area. We're going to, use our industries here to put some greenhouses in. And it probably won't be a production area with, like, the buildings that turn raw materials into goods. Because I can't really see those existing here. Maybe I could get a few in, depending on what we have. But I'm excited to get into that. I think it'll really mix in with the city very well. And it'd be an interesting addition next to the school. And maybe next episode we'll even get to level up, more than likely, and finally start some extra detail in this area. So yeah, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye now.